This is a declaration of disavowal by Allah and His Messenger to those who associate others with Allah in His divinity, and with whom you have made treaties. You may go about freely in the land for 4 months, but know well that you will not be able to frustrate Allah, and that Allah will bring disgrace upon those who deny the truth. This is a public proclamation by Allah and His Messenger to all people on the day of the great pilgrimage. Allah is free from all obligation to those who associate others with Allah in His divinity, and so is His Messenger. If you repent, it shall be for your own good, but if you turn away, then know well that you will not be able to frustrate Allah. So give glad tidings of a painful chastisement to those who disbelieve. In exception to those who associate others with Allah in His divinity are those with whom you have made treaties and who have not violated their treaties, nor have backed up anyone against you. Fulfill your treaties with them till the end of their term. Surely Allah loves the pious. But when the sacred months expire, slay those who associate others with Allah in His divinity wherever you find them. Seize them and besiege them and lie in wait for them. But if they repent and establish the prayer and pay zakah, leave them alone. Surely Allah is all forgiving, ever merciful. And if any of those who associate others with Allah in His divinity seeks asylum, grant him asylum that he may hear the word of Allah, and then escort him to safety, for they are a people who do not know. How can there be a covenant with those who associate others with Allah in His divinity be binding upon Allah and His Messenger, excepting those with whom you made a covenant near the sacred mosque? Behave in a straight manner with them, so long as they behave with you in a straight manner, for Allah loves the God-fearing. How can there be any covenant with the other polytheists? For were they to prevail against you, they will respect neither kinship nor agreement. They seek to please you with their tongues, while their hearts are averse to you, and most of them are wicked. They have sold the revelations of Allah for a paltry price, and have firmly hindered people from His path. Evil indeed is what they have done. They neither have any respect for kinship nor for agreement in respect of the believers. Such are indeed transgressors. But if they repent and establish prayer and give zakah, they are your brothers in faith. Thus do we expound our revelations to those who know. But if they break their pledges after making them and attack your faith, make war on the leaders of unbelief, that they may desist, for they have no regard for their pledged words. Will you not fight against those who broke their pledges and did all they could to drive the messenger away and initiated hostilities against you? Do you fear them? Surely Allah has greater right that you should fear Him if you are true believers. Make war on them. Allah will chastise them through you and will humiliate them. He will grant you victory over them and will soothe the bosoms of those who believe, and will remove rage from their hearts, and will enable whomsoever He wills to repent. Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Do you imagine that you will be spared without being subjected to any test? Know well that Allah has not yet determined who strove hard in His cause, and has not taken any others instead of His Messenger and the believers as His trusted allies. Allah is well aware of all that you do. It does not become those who associate others with Allah in His divinity to visit and tend Allah's mosques while they bear witness of unbelief against themselves. All their works have gone to waste. They shall abide in the fire. It only becomes those who believe in Allah and the last day, and establish prayer and pay zakah, and fear none but Allah, to visit and tend the mosques of Allah. These are likely to be guided aright. Do you consider providing water to the pilgrims and tending the sacred mosque equal in worth to believing in Allah and the last day and striving in the cause of Allah? The two are not equal with Allah. Allah does not direct the wrongdoing folk to the right way. The higher rank with Allah is for those who believed and migrated and strove in His cause with their belongings and their persons. It is they who are triumphant. Their Lord gives them glad tidings of mercy from Him and of His good pleasure. For them await gardens of eternal bliss. Therein they shall abide forever. Surely with Allah a mighty reward awaits them. Believers, do not take your fathers and your brothers for your allies if they choose unbelief in preference to belief. Whosoever of you takes them as allies, those wrongdoers, tell them, O Prophet, if your fathers and your sons and your brothers and your wives and your tribe and the riches you have acquired and the commerce of which you fear a slackening and the dwellings that you love, if they are dearer to you than Allah and His Messenger and striving in His cause, then wait until Allah brings about His decree. Allah does not guide the evil-doing folk.